Hi guys, I was on the phone with my mom yesterday, and we were just catching up and stuff, and then she was about to end the phone call, and she said to me, "Oh well, I'm glad that you're doing good." And then I was like, "Wait," I said to her, I was like, "Hold on, wait a minute." I said, "Actually, I'm not doing good." And then I opened up to her about my struggles with anxiety since moving out here to California, and how I'm trying to drive and make self-improvements and stuff. And my mom, she listened, and she told me something that kind of shocked me, which was that she thinks that I have autism. And she said she thinks that I have like a mild case of it. But this just really shocked me because I remember when I was a little kid, I was tested for autism and learning disabilities. I remember in elementary school getting pulled out of class every day by these two women that were putting me through a series of tests, like putting together puzzles and such. And yeah, I guess that was to figure out, if I had disabilities. And to my mom's surprise, the results were there was nothing wrong. They couldn't find anything with me. So my mom told me that she always felt like that was a mistake. Like I guess they didn't catch it or something. I don't know. And I kind of agree with my mom. I've always felt like there was something wrong with me. I've always struggled to learn. I have a really hard time following conversations, and it's why I'm quiet a lot, because sometimes I just mess up when I'm talking, or I just have trouble understanding people, especially like, I don't know, I've always felt like there's something wrong with me. I've always struggled to make friends. I've always just felt really different. So anyway, it was just really shocking for my mom to tell me that, and she told me that she's never, told me that before when I was like younger, because she didn't want to hurt my feelings, or I don't know, I forget how she worded it, but yeah, she felt like I wasn't ready to hear it. So she said that she feels like now is the right time. The thing is, I kind of feel like it would have been better for her to maybe have gotten me tested for autism somewhere else, just to like confirm whether or not I had it. And because if I do in fact have autism, then I wish I could have gotten the help that I needed through school and stuff, I kind of think that I do have autism. A lot of people have called me autistic or said that I act like I am, and some people just brought awareness to me, I guess. So I kind of think I should listen to my mom. She told me that I should get tested. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do sometime within the next couple months or weeks. I don't know. I'm really nervous. If it comes back that I don't have autism, I want to find out what's wrong, because I know there's something wrong with me, and I just never knew what it was, and I kind of just want that peace of mind. I just want to know what it is, and then maybe I could get help for it. I always thought that I just had severe anxiety and some mild to moderate depression, and that was it. But there were other times where I kind of felt like there's something else wrong, like something's just not right. My mom admitted to me that that's why she was always more strict with me when I was growing up. I wasn't really allowed to do certain things like my siblings, and I always wondered why, and I just thought that I was being treated unfairly. I've always questioned it my whole life, and now the truth came out, and I'm just in shock. So this whole time she thought that there was something wrong, that I have autism or something. Um, I don't know. So yeah, this should be really interesting. I'm just really in shock, honestly. I think it's more of a common thing now that um, adults are being diagnosed with autism now. I've seen some of that stuff online. So if I do have autism, I'm not the only one getting diagnosed later in life. So that kind of makes me feel like a little better. But it does make me sad because, you know, if that is the case, then I wish I could have gotten the extra help that I needed earlier in life. But I understand how difficult it must have been for my mom. Like, she's, you know, seen me struggling over the years, struggling with socializing, struggling with my grades in school. And, you know, autism is different for everyone too, but, you know, it affects people differently. I've had autistic friends, and, I feel drawn to autistic people, and I always have. I've always felt like I could relate to them, or like they're just easy to talk to, and I don't know, it's just how I am, I guess. I just find them generally easier to talk to than most, I guess you could say, normal people, but I guess it really all depends. But yeah, so obviously, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm really nervous. I really hope that I do go ahead with my plan and get tested. Because I'm so scared, I'm worried that I'm not gonna do it. But I think just having that answer will, you know, give me some peace. So when I get my results back, of course, I'm gonna let you guys know. I was getting a lot of comments here on YouTube, actually, of people asking me if I have autism. Because you see the kinds of videos I make, or you hear what I talk about and my struggles and stuff, and some of you have told me that it does sound like autism. Now, I don't know. See, like, it could be possible that maybe I just share some autistic traits. Maybe I'm not autistic. I really don't know. But, yeah, I guess the best thing to do is for me to find out. So yeah, I just thought I'd share this video with you guys. Cause yeah, it's kind of been on my mind since this whole day so far. And I think it really upset me, actually, because last night I just had a bunch of nightmares. And usually I get nightmares when, like, something's bothering me, when something upsets me. And I just feel really bothered right now. I don't know. I'm just kind of struggling. You know, I kind of wish that I was working. I wish I had a job, but I haven't even applied yet because my anxiety is so bad, and I know it sounds pathetic, but I just really want to get help before I even, you know, do that, before I get to that point. I just want to be more healthy-minded. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.